So welcome back here. Have a look here at this wonderful setup. I would encourage anybody looking and wondering where to spend at this time of year on the polo circuit. This really is an amazing location they've built up here. Daniel Krasman and his side here at the Mallorca Polo Club. Just overlooking the island here. So easy to get to as well. Well, I say easy to get to. I'll talk about Storm Alice a little bit later on. But normally a very easy island to get to. And the settings are perfect. A couple of beautiful fields here. And the amount of rain they had, they really are playing superbly as well. As we go now into the second chiaka of this opening semi-final here. And it is the local side looking to get going. Sent long there by Krasman. Krasman behind him comes Emil Grabosch coming in today. Up the front now looking for Pablo Krasman. Krasman ridden up the Lopez Fuentes, he picks it up, puts a little backhand on the play, opens up the shoulders there. Good interplay now here by Barolina. This is the type of polo they've been looking for as Lopez Fuentes now sends it down the ground, looking for Krasman again. McCarthy, tail backhand played, the umpire's blow. Another whistle on the ground. We'll have a look here on the instant replay. It was good polo right from the back there by Barolina. You could see there Spencer McCarthy needed to go a little bit more shoulder to shoulder before the backhand could be played. So do, like I mentioned, have a look out for us on social media. Polo Line OK, Polo Line Int on Facebook, Polo Line TV on YouTube TV as well. Socials coming from all over the world, of course. We are up to the Tortugas Open in Argentina. You can see reactions from the sidelines, from the action out there as well, leading up to a final on the 25th of October. Some great games already being played, of course, in the Argentine season. The dream team, La Natividad, La Dolfina, of course. But here it is the turn of the home side, Barolina and Krasman, who scores. And it is 2-1. Emilove still lead. But that's the sort of polo the team in white, as I mentioned, have been looking to play. And Kasper Krasman able to convert undefended penalty two. Players come back to the centre of the ground. The ball goes in play. Out the back of the line out here now. Picked up there by Singhoff. Singhoff looking for Charlton. Charlton again picking it up. Good play there by Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes backs it back round again. Charlton with the backhand looking for McCarthy. McCarthy, he needs to get round Grabosch at the back. And it's here now for Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes takes it out. First goes left, then goes right. Player behind him and Max Charlton. Look at that though by Lopez Fuentes. Stayed calm on the play. Sends it up long down the ground. Looking for the young player at the front. Couldn't quite find the angle, but good near side pick up there by Pablo Krasman. But Spencer McCarthy strong in defense. Leaves it now for Nacho Gonzalez. Gonzalez turning it round on the near side there is Emil Grabosch coming into the play today. Look at the play here as he now has a look down. He's got Gonzalez in front of him. Max Charlton behind him. Still, though, with Singhoff now. Singhoff taking it back towards the back line. The open backhand played. Looking for McCarthy on the turn. McCarthy hooked out the play there again by the number 4. Grabosch, who's really coming into the play of a substitute. He's having a great second chukker, beginning to feel more comfortable with his new teammates, but does just leave it behind now as Max Charlton is able to pick it up. Charlton sends it long down at the ground, or taken out the air superbly by Lopez Fuentes, but it's going to fall again here for the waiting Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes to the left-hand side of Nacho Gonzalez still picked up here. Now here with Gonzalez. Gonzalez got the hook. Good backhand played by McCarthy, and Max Charlton is able to turn. Charlton, near side backhand played by Krasman. Coming in there was Grabosch again, but Charlton stayed strong. Oh, he went for a big shot. Just left a little bit short, though. Eventually, Singhoff does get the touch, but it's stolen away from him by Krasman as the umpires blow a whistle on the play. And I think the players will have the chance to go off and change. So short break here in this second chukker. So no foul when we come back. It will just be the half chukker blown. But it really is impressive how well this ground is playing. Planes delayed flying onto the islands around Mallorca, Ibiza, underwater. Storm Alice here has been causing a little bit of trouble with the weather, and that is why we have the two semi-finals being played today, both of them live for you on Polo Line TV. The next one due to get underway 12:15 here, mainland Europe time. They are also planning to play for subsidiaries later on as well. Those games not being brought live, but they will be available to view later on, and the highlights as well across our socials. The final, we're just waiting confirmation when that one will be played as we come back now onto the field. You see the famous red shirts of Emlaw, Spencer McCarthy, a team we have the joy of commentating a lot here on Polo Line TV, especially across the UK season, the medium, the 15, the 18 goal, the high goal. Constant winners, one of, if not the most successful team over the last decade or so on UK soil at the 15 and 18 goal level. And Max Charlton, Spencer McCarthy, Nacho Gonzalez, such a large part of that, and it's great to see them here playing on the island together. But the Krasmans out here with the home side of Baralina. They will be desperate to put a dent in the title campaigns. With the home side of Baralina. All these games, as I mentioned, available on the Polo Line TV app. Do download it off your app store. So it's going to be a spot hit, drop ball at the second half of this second chukkers. The shot goes long down the ground there by Krasman, but it's not quite long enough as now Nacho Gonzalez comes onto the play. Max Charlton waits behind. Spencer McCarthy goes down the ground, and Nacho Gonzalez opens it up. Now looks to run again, just gets a little bit stuck, so reverts to the half swing. Still here now with Nacho Gonzalez, former England international, running through. Gonzalez left a little bit to the right-hand side and couldn't quite get the goal-scoring shot. But you see there, him just using all the experience he could tell there. The field wasn't quite running for the big shot, so kept it a little bit closer. But with 2.5 minutes to go here in this second chukker, 2-1. Emlaw lead by the narrowest of margins out here. They are 10 goals against the 9 of Baralina, but we play open out here in Mallorca. As it's here now with Emil Grabosch coming in today in place of the usual Moritz Gadesk in this side. Went to take on Charlton, but Charlton not only got him, he got Krasman as well. Now watch for McCarthy. McCarthy calls for the pass. McCarthy gets the pass. It's up long, down the ground. It stops about 45 from goal. Spencer McCarthy looking for a second goal of the game. Just leaves the ball behind as it's brought away now by the waiting Grabosch. Shows too much for a ball though. To McCarthy. McCarthy with the open backhand, turning onto it first, picking up the line there and running through at speed there was Krasman, but just shows too much of a play there to McCarthy. McCarthy confident enough just to take it across the field here for Emlaw. Spencer McCarthy now waiting close by him is Pablo Krasman, but look at McCarthy in front of the grandstand now, looking to take on Krasman, and the umpires aren't going to let that one go. We'll have a look here on the instant replay. It was good play by McCarthy, keeping control of the ball, and yeah, you just saw there having to go near side was Krasman. It came across, and that will be down the ground. You think probably a 40 or a 30. It is going to be a 40-yard penalty, 3 in favour of Emlaw, and a big chance here. We've seen Nacho convert from the 30-yard spot earlier, and a big chance from just 10 yards out, further out. This one is defended, though. So let's have a look what Nacho Gonzalez can do. So Gonzalez opens it. Oh, it's against the post, and it's going to stay in play. Nacho Gonzalez unable to convert, so now they're looking to go down the ground and counter. Gonzalez straight back, defending from the front, being brought down the ground now by Grabosh. Grabosh takes it up towards the halfway line, sends it long down the ground. What a pass that is, looking for Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes unable to get the near side shot. Picked up here now by the defending McCarthy. McCarthy shows too much of a ball again to Emil Grabosh. Grabosh open back and looking for Krasman, but just deflects off the Emlaw pony. I believe off the pony, so it won't be a safety. It will just be off the back line here for Emlaw as we go now into the final minute of this first half. As the umpires cool play, Gonzalez holds right. Sends it up, looking for Max Charlton. Going there with him. Good play here by Pablo Krasman. Pablo Krasman, lovely play. Taking it from Charlton, but the pressure of Charlton just got there. And now Charlton's got runners at the front. It's Singhoff on the near side. McCarthy coming at speed behind him, but Singhoff with the big drive up towards the goal. It's going to go all the way. What an approach shot. Max Singhoff, wonderful finish. He had Spencer McCarthy behind him, taking away the player, but Singhoff kept his composure. Did it all himself, and with what looks like the final play of this chucker. Let's have a look again here. Singhoff from about 40 hit the perfect approach shot. We just hear the bell go in the background. A little tap through, and that will run us through to the end of the first half here. And it's Emlaw who lead the home side in this opening semi-final. 3-1. We'll be back for the second half very shortly. So back here at Mallorca Polo Club. Welcome here to the first edition of this tournament. It's been a wonderful tournament. 8 teams started, 4 remain. We got another tournament as well due to start this week coming as we have a look now at the stats from the first half. Barolina, the home side, just the 1 goal from the penalty spot. Emlaw, they lead 3-1. 2 field goals, 1 penalty from them. Throw-ins, that has been the difference. Emlaw have dominated, winning 5-1 of those throw-ins. Not many fouls, 4 committed by Barolina. Emilor converted one of the 30s, but did miss the 40 that they had, as well as a 60. So just holding on in there. That substitution as well in this game. Remember, Emil Grabosch coming into the play. Couple of injuries, or the one injury I say, forcing a couple of changes as well into the lineup of the team. You've seen Nico Lopez Fuentes, he's pushed a little bit back up alongside Krasman. And then Emil Grabosch, he's playing in the number 4 shirt. So a player change and a couple of formation changes as well for Baralina. Emilor very much, as you would expect, Nacho Gonzalez, a rock at the back, Max Charlton, Spencer McCarthy, Max Singhoff, they are providing the push at the front, and it's something they do so well as well. As the ball comes back into play, the second half of our first semi-final is underway, and it is going to be here now with Emil Grabosch taking it now to the right-hand side of Gonzalez. Gonzalez waits. Krasman comes now to the right-hand side, calling for the pass from Grabosch. Across comes McCarthy. The umpire's happy that the space was there for Spencer McCarthy now to take it out to the left-hand side. Just left it a little bit short as it falls again here for the waiting Grabosch. Grabosch underneath the pony of Gonzalez. Still now with the number 4, Emil. To the right-hand side of Singhoff. Singhoff now beaten for speed by Grabosch. Grabosch with the neck shot, but it's going to go wide again to the right-hand side. We've seen a few efforts in this game go out wide right. So Emilor will get the ball on the back line. I think the umpires are just going to blow a whistle, allowing Krasman to go off and change onto a pony. So I know that's Grabosch going off the field looking for a change. Once again, just to remind you, do join us across our social media channels. We're across YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, providing you as well highlights from the sidelines of the Triple Crown going on in Argentina at the moment. All of the polo here. And it was just a broken mallet, I think, actually, that Grabosch was going off to change. But this tournament, the first of our 2 tournaments we're covering here at Mallorca Polo Club. Second one was due to get underway on Thursday. As I mentioned, though, the weather has caused a couple of delays, so we're just waiting to confirm as and when both the final of this first tournament, that one will be played, as well as the beginning of the second tournament out here. But here now with Nacho Gonzalez on the back line. Gonzalez, Charlton on the grey, waits close by. Now Charlton goes to the right-hand side, calling for the pass. Good play between Charlton and Gonzalez. Picked up here, Max Charlton sends Singhoff down the ground. Max Charlton, we've seen this over the years. Charlton pushing it up towards the 60, being chased by Grabosch. Grabosch does really well, putting on the pressure, but Charlton reaches behind him. Look at that by Max Charlton on the near side now. Can't quite finish it off, but it's still there at the front. Krasman steals it away from Charlton. Still here now with Krasman. Looks down the ground, up towards the halfway line. Krasman pushing hard. He's got Nico Lopez Fuentes stretching the play, but Krasman's going to look to run this one himself. He's in between the defence. Krasman with the tap towards the goal. Into a 30, into a 20, and what a score that is for the home side of Baralina. Kasper Krasman really using his teammates as well. Don't forget that play, stretching the play, and that's what allows Krasman just to come through in between. Look at the work being done by Lopez Fuentes, and Krasman with the shot through the goal, and there's just 1 goal in it to gain. 2.5 minutes played here in this third of our 4 Chiocas. Second of our semi-finals. There will be a ground change here as well. 12:15 local time here in Europe. That second semi-final due to get underway as the ball goes back into play. Taken out to the left-hand side, or little bounce on the ball there. Picked up now by Krasman, looking for Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes on the near side, running away again in front of Max Charlton. So just takes it out now to the left-hand side. Forced wide, but Lopez Fuentes, good defence, patient play by Max Charlton as Charlton now looks to turn it round. Charlton, in front of him is McCarthy. Behind him, Singhoff and Gonzalez. Singhoff, he will come onto the play. Picks it up, called off by Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes it out to the right-hand side, being chased still there by the waiting Grabosh, and eventually Grabosh just did enough there to put Gonzalez off and left again here for the man with the captain's armband, Lopez Fuentes. Has a look down the ground. We have approached now the halfway point of this chukker, but it's stolen away by Gonzalez. But the umpires do blow the whistle. We'd imagine they may well let them go off and change here now on to fresh ponies as we have a look at the instant replay. It was good play by Lopez Fuentes. Across there came Gonzalez, who claimed that the ball was put there. We will see what the umpires decide. I would imagine it will be a penalty 5B for the white shirts when we get back underway. But for the time being, players will go off and change, and we will have a short break before this third of our four chukkers gets back underway. So I mentioned 8 teams playing out here. It is the inaugural edition of this tournament here in Mallorca. The Copa Baleares. Daniel Krasman, he has been waiting patiently for this tournament to get underway in an official status out here, out on the island, and it's been a great first tournament as well. Second semi-final taking place after this one. Let's say, if you are wondering where to come over the next couple of weeks, if you are watching, seeing the weather gradually deteriorating over in England, the sun now is shining here as well, so definitely a place to look to come to. They say here just about takes half an hour to get wherever you want on this island, so if you are looking to come stay mainland Mallorca, very easy access here. A beautiful hotel round the corner, a couple of restaurants here as well. So a wonderful location to come and see, not only watch some great polo at this time of year, but also bring your family, bring your friends, come see what we've got to offer here in Mallorca. And there's players now just waiting to start this third chukker, and it's going to be from the centre of the ground here for Barolina. So the first chukker of this game, it was a little bit tight, understandably, just getting used to the conditions, but it has opened up nicely since then, and especially you see Barolina, they're really beginning to find each other with the passes, but Gonzalez, he cuts that one, and now they're in trouble. It's 2-take-1 as Nacho Gonzalez using now Spencer McCarthy to stretch the play out in front of him. Nacho Gonzalez picks it up, takes it up towards the 60. McCarthy has taken away the defence, so Gonzalez coming through with the tap. Nacho Gonzalez bounced off a ball into the defending player McCarthy. He may get another go, but the umpire's happy for play to continue. It's going to be pulled away here now by Barolina. Look at that, out the air. Wonderful play in defence by Grabosh, and picked up here now by Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes takes it up over the halfway line, sends it long, looking for Pablo Krasman at the front. Picked up now by Kasper Krasman, sends it long down the ground. It's going to go all the way. What a score that is by Kasper Krasman. Emlaw, they're not happy. They wanted a foul earlier on in the play, but the umpires didn't spot any issue at all on the ground. So the goal, it will stand. We're all tied up here from about 90 yards out. Kasper Krasman opened up his shoulders, scores the goal. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. It's all threes on the board. And Emlaw under pressure. 3 goals apiece. Ball goes back in now. Max Charlton takes it out to the left-hand side. I mentioned that tournament in Amsterdam earlier. Max Charlton was part of a winning side out there, so wanting to continue that form here now with Emlaw. As Charlton behind him settles his teammate, Nacho Gonzalez. Charlton from about 70 out, sends it up long, just wide to the right-hand side. So Charlton looking to repeat the trick of Krasman there, but it just goes wide to the right. So we're all tied here in this game. The home side of Baralina taking on... Ooh, the umpires blowing a whistle. I wonder here whether they're going to say that Spencer McCarthy was blocked on his way. You've got to let that first player have the freedom of the field to go and reach the player taking the set play. So we'll see the umpires are just having a chat there, explaining the decision. So it is going to be a penalty for 60-yard penalty. Like I say, one of these rules brought in over the last couple of years. The player taking the set play, he cannot use a blocker. That rule designed to speed up, to open up the play. You've got to allow a player a free run. So it's going to be a penalty for 60-yard penalty in favour of Emlaw, Max Charlton. Charlton lofts it up high, and the goal is scored. Max Charlton. The umpires had a look, but the flag did wave. It was a beautiful penalty by Max Charlton. So they reclaim their lead out here. 4-3 now. The team in red, Emlaw. Max Charlton. So successful in these levels all around the European and the English polo circuit. But he's now going to have to do a bit of defending. Here now with Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes. With him is Krasman. Good play by Gonzalez. Gonzalez, couldn't quite get there, McCarthy. So Gonzalez, he's got runners. He was looking for Singhoff. Singhoff may yet get there. Beaten by Lopez Fuentes. He was gone as well, Grabosch, but just a flex off the back of his pony. Now Max Charlton coming in hard. The umpire's happy with the angle of a ride-off. Is picked up here now by Nacho Gonzalez into the final minute of this chukker. Stolen off him, but the umpire's not happy this time. The whistle is gone. A couple of full-blooded ride-offs there on the far side as we have a look here at Max Charlton appealing for the foul from the umpires, and they give it as well. They say he had the ball on his offside, so a spot hit penalty here for Emlaw. And Nacho Gonzalez, the player to take. Max Charlton waits behind. Nacho Gonzalez taps. Charlton waiting with him. Gonzalez sends it out to the right-hand side. Charlton just waiting. McCarthy and Singhoff going down the ground. Picked up now by Nacho Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to run round the outside, which he does. Nacho Gonzalez, again, just left it behind on the shot, and now here to be brought away. Charlton looking to send it back where it came on, taken out the air, and it's stopped by Grabosch, but coming through, stealing it. Singhoff able to get it, his second goal of the game. It was a wonderful stop initially, but with what looks like the final touch of the chukker, Max Singhoff, his second goal of the game, makes it 4-3. So composed in front of goal, the number one for Emlaw. 5-3, sorry, the end of the third chukker. One left in our opening semi-final. We will be back here on Polo Line TV in a couple of minutes. So we're back live here, one chukker remain, and it is those famous red shirts of Emlaw who lead at the moment 5-3. We have a look at the chukker progression here. 2 goals, they flew out to a lead, and they have maintained that 2-goal lead at the end of each chukker. Frustration, it's been goals by Max Singhoff at the end of both the second and the third. That has allowed Emlor just to pull away each time. They did tie us up, Barolina, 3 goals apiece in that last chukker before Charlton with a beautiful penalty, and then that last second goal by Singhoff pulled them clear. Reminder, join us across our socials as we go through both this tournament, the closing stages, and the next one here in Mallorca as well. Polo Line Inc. Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, and Polo Line TV on YouTube as well. Back to the action, though. It's great to see both these sides out here. Definitely started amongst the favoured sides at the beginning of this tournament. 8 sides out here. International players from all over the world. England internationals, German internationals, Spanish, Argentinian, New Zealand internationals. They're all here playing this tournament, and how they would love to get their hands on the inaugural Copa Baleares out here. Out at the Mallorca Polo Club. Barolina, a name synonymous with Mallorca Polo, looking to get it going. Daniel Krasman has done so much here to enable this tournament to get underway this year. Delighted to be here with Polo Line throughout, as well as it's here now with his side, and they need him as Kasper Krasman. He's gone long range once, he's gone for it again, but it just got caught in the wind as Spencer McCarthy takes it out. He puts it over his back line, and that will be a safety 60. Seen some great long distance efforts by both sides today. Kasper Krasman, he scored one of them, just left a little bit short, but with Spencer McCarthy hitting it over his back line there, it is going to be a safety 60. See who steps up to take. You'd imagine Krasman, the way he's been hitting it, he will be the player, and he is indeed. Plenty of Krasmans. Of course, we've got Daniel Krasman playing later on. Cesar Krasman, he's also playing in this tournament. As Kasper sends it up high and wide to the right-hand side. It started just to the right and it ends just to the right-hand side of the goalpost as well. So still plenty of time, but they do need to find those goalposts pretty soon. Down by 2. Emlor, Nacho Gonzalez and Max Charlton, all the experience you could possibly want. Both players who've got up to 7 goals. Right up there amongst the best of the best. Oh, interesting play there. Max Charlton, that didn't quite work how they were hoping, so it's going to be here now as Krasman, I think. Oh, no, it might be Grabosh. Grabosh with the tap, with the score as well. It was Emil Grabosh, the substitute. I'm not quite sure what happened there in between Charlton and Gonzalez. Just as I was saying, how much they play each other, they know exactly where the other one is going to be. Charlton, he went for the ambitious near side backhand across his own goal mouth. And it's going to be ball back in the center of the ground. Gonzalez takes it out to the left-hand side. Nacho Gonzalez running hard, being chased there by Krasman, who does well. McCarthy comes across. He didn't see the player behind him. Nico Lopez Fuentes, who was on the line. The umpires blow the whistles. We have a look again on the instant replay. You see just clever there. Our Lopez Fuentes waited, allowed McCarthy to come across. That great drone footage we have here on Polo Line TV. So spot hit penalty, just to gain a little bit of pressure coming from Barolina. As are the rules, as you see, if either side is winning at the end of the chukker, we don't play the 30 seconds. We need a winner, of course, so if we're tied, we will play the 30 and then go into golden goal polo. It's a backhand played by Nacho Gonzalez. Looking for Charlton. Charlton, this time it is, picking up the line from behind the unsuspecting Krasman. As again, we'll have a look on the instant replay. The backhand was played. He was hoping he could get away, but again, Charlton knew exactly where just to wait. Picked up the foul. And it will be a penalty close. Charlton, he was gone. The umpires are wondering whereabouts. I think they're just going to say a penalty for 60. Charlton was going out to right-hand side towards the boards, and a couple of white players coming back. So they were wondering whether to take it further, but do just settle on a 60-yard penalty. So Charlton scored one, missed one, scored two now. Good penalty there by Max Charlton. Sends it right up through the middle of the goal. So that daylight between the two sides is there. Charlton, have a look at this wonderful setting here. This wonderful view as Charlton, never in doubt, turned around as soon as he hit it. 6 goals to 4 now. For those wondering who have joined us late, mentioned a couple of times, despite it being 10 goals of Emlor against the 9 of Barolina. We do play this tournament open, so let's start open on scratch, and it's going to be Charlton. Oh, he was gone, a bit of a late whistle. Let's see where this one gets put. Sometimes when it's a late one, you wonder whether the umpires don't like the talking done, but the was just a late whistle. So you have a look there, Max Charlton came out the line out just on it in time. I think it was Krasman picking up the line. 6 goals to 4. Still time. A minute until the halfway point of this final chukker, when you will go see the players go off and change once again. So they cool play. Board and play here now. Sent long. Wonderful shot as well by Grabosh. It's up there. Lopez Fuentes. A lot of work to do still, but the near side backhand. Oh, just wide to the left-hand side. Great effort there on the near side. He had a lot of work to do. The ball about 5 yards off the back line on the near side, but he nearly got there. But it is going to be Emlor with the ball on the back line. They look at the umpires and say, do they play one more? Yes, we do. It's Max Charlton to bring it in. Charlton. Right to Spencer is the call. That's where they've looked. And Spencer McCarthy has the freedom of Mallorca Polo Club at the front. Spencer McCarthy sends it out left. Coming back quickly is Krasman, but it's Spencer McCarthy. Goes to the open backhand flick. Looking for one of Singhoff or Gonzalez. There is Emil Grabosh, but Gonzalez, he will bring it back round. Nacho Gonzalez with the tap. Putting the pressure on is Lopez Fuentes. Nacho Gonzalez just wide to the right-hand side. Big chance for Emlor, but it remains 2 goals in between the two sides. They will go off and change one final time. 6 goals to 4 here on Polo Line TV in favour of Emlor. The English side lead the local side. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here. The players go off and change. The first semi-final. The second due to get underway. 12-15 local side, as I mentioned. More internationals coming out for that contest. You will see Emil Grabosh. He's actually coming out again as well in that second semi-final. He plays with Mas Polo in that one. Patrick Mas, Mikel Grabosh, Emil Grabosh, and Santiago Marambio. They play against the side of Riva. Kutlai Yaprak, Matthias Norman, Valentin Novicio Estrada, and Miguel Duggan, the second semi-final. But here we are back now, ready for the final 3.5 minutes here of this opening semi-final. 2 goals separate the sides. What can Barolina do? They're looking to use the young player at the front, Pablo Krasman. Nacho Gonzalez comes back. Nacho Gonzalez, don't think he's going to give him any rest just because he's a youngster. It's Nacho Gonzalez, uses all of his experience, takes it out wide now to the left-hand side, spins it back round in front of Kasper Krasman now. Krasman putting on the pressure. Gonzalez with the ball on the near side, just taking it out to the left. But good pressure by Krasman. Krasman with the tail backhand long down the board. Spotting the danger there is Charlton. Charlton takes it left again of the waiting Lopez Fuentes. Max Charlton sends it up long down the ground. Emlor running here now with Max Singhoff. Singhoff, lovely shot down the ground. Look at that by Max Singhoff. Finding Nacho Gonzalez. Gonzalez, oh, it's just gone wide right. Nacho Gonzalez hasn't quite found it in front of goal. He got back round for the backhand as well and wide to the right-hand side. Nacho Gonzalez, you heard a cry of frustration A couple of times we've seen him running close to goal, a couple of times just unable to convert. But the clock, it will continue to tick as it gets sent long now by Baralina. They need a goal out of his play. They're looking here for Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes, the 3-goal player, running away from Singhoff. Nico Lopez Fuentes looking to make it a 1-goal game here. Slows down, cut shot, Lopez Fuentes, oh, against the post. It's along the goal line and it's going to stay and play. Nico Lopez Fuentes, you could not get any closer, and they survive Emlor. Near side backhand, they look to come again here. Baralina and Krasman. Nacho Gonzalez comes up. Krasman spins it back round. There's still time if they can score from here. Charlton, though, he puts a stop to the dream. Max Charlton hooked out for play. It's still going to go. It's here now with Emil Grabosch. Can they make it count this time? Just taps it into the 40. It's there. Grabosch leaves it for Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes, umpires blow. Max Charlton had his stick in the air behind. Let's see what the umpires decide. As you have a look here now, it was Grabosch leaving it for Lopez Fuentes. It was Singhoff there and Charlton. The umpires blew the whistle. They are just having a chat. It didn't look that clear from where we were looking. And they've given it in favour of the white shirts of Baralina. So there was an earlier foul. So it is still game on. 2 goals separate the sides. A minute and a half on the clock. And a penalty to 30-yard chance here. Krasman to come round and take and make this a 1-goal game. Krasman steps up through the goal. It is scored, so it is a 1-goal game here now. There's just over a minute until you will hear the buzzer go now. If they can tie us up, we will play the 30 seconds. If they can't, Emlor can see it out. We will stop at the first buzzer. It could not be any closer here in this opening of our 2 semi-finals. The players line up in the centre of the ground. The ball goes in play, and it's at the back, and it is going to be another chance here. Grabosch picks it up, just shows the ball now here for Lopez Fuentes. They don't need to rush it. They can take their time. They look for the youngster. It's going to be here with Pablo Krasman, Nacho Gonzalez. Pablo Krasman, can he tie it up? Look at him go. Pablo Krasman's done it. He's tied us up. Pablo Krasman, the young player at the front, in front of a former England captain, Nacho Gonzalez, swoops in. Wow. Look at that by Pablo Krasman. Ties us up. 6 goals all. Goal of the day. Goal of the tournament, perhaps, for Pablo Krasman, the young number 1. 6 goals all. We will play out the 30 seconds unless either side can get a last-second winner. A stick header's gone flying. I think it is Max Singhoff's. No, it's not. It's Spencer McCarthy's. So they are a stick down at the time being. Charlton spins it round. Good play. Oh, the umpires blow the whistle. Oh, Nico Lopez Fuentes just went in. He saw glory. Why is the question from Krasman. Nico Lopez Fuentes came across, and there's going to be another chance. It will be the final shot of this final chukker. I think the whistle was before the bell. We're going to wait just to confirm that. Oh, they just had to hold it out. They're going to hit the ball, and that will be the end of the chukker. Can you believe it? They came back from 2 with a minute and a half to go. Goal of the tournament from the young player in the number 1, Pablo Krasman. And then a foul given away. And Max Charlton, we've seen him score a couple of these. England international. One of the most successful medium goal players around the world of polo, Max Charlton. He holds a 10-goal handicap in the arena. Winner just a couple of weeks ago in the Museumplan International Tournament in Amsterdam. Can he put Emlor in the final? Charlton, it's high. Oh, it's wide to the right-hand side. So the game is still alive. We're still tied here. There goes the second bell, and we are going into overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Barolina, the home side, they came back with that goal by Pablo Krasman. Do not go anywhere. We're tied 6 goals all. It's a nail-biter of a first semi-final here at Mallorca Polo Club. We're tied. Barolina taking on Emlo. So welcome back here, overtime. Next goal wins this game. And let's get it going as well. We've got some clouds in the background. So we're going to go, as you can see here, chucker by chucker. Barolina, they trail by 2 at the end of the first. They trail by 2 at the end of the second, and again at the end of the third. But that wonderful goal by Pablo Krasman. You see there, Nico Lopez Fuentes, he'll be breathing a sigh of relief, having given away that 60 at the end of regulation. But we are tied. It looked like Emlo, they were going to be in the final. They played, well, both sides have played some really good polo. Emil Grabosch coming into this side today, replacing the injured Moritz Garek. And they did take a chucker to really get going and find their rhythm. They gave away a couple of penalties early on, their backhands just being left a little bit short. But they really have now got running. They've been playing some really nice stuff. But Emlaw, you just know, with Max Charlton and Nacho Gonzalez, Spencer McCarthy, that trio who play together so often all around the world, who win so often wherever they go, they'll be knowing they're still probably going to fancy themselves out here. Home support, unsurprisingly, has been with the white shirts of Barolina. Loudest cheer I think you'll hear in the tournament with that goal from young Pablo Krasman. So we are now back underway. The ball will be on the back line. The next goal will win this opening semi-final. Like I mentioned, we're just waiting for confirmation of when that rain-impacted final will be played. If you were expecting to tune in live for the final, as we were as well, just this time 24 hours ago, we're playing the two semis as a result of Storm Alice. Came in and caused havoc on these islands just off the coast of Spain. As they now look to get going, it's here with Gonzalez with the near side backhand or Charlton. And Charlton's going to get the chance right at the beginning of overtime. Max Charlton slows it down, has the time with the tap. And Emlaw are in the final of the Copa Baleares here. The goal is scored right at the beginning of overtime. And it is Emlaw, as you suspected could happen. Charlton was going to get an early chance and he was never going to miss. Slows it down, kept his cool. Nacho Gonzalez delivered the pass. The blocking was done. It's all over. Emlaw win 7-6. What a game this has been. You would imagine we will be seeing plenty of these two teams as the season goes on in Mallorca. Barolina, the home side, they had a great tournament. They got so close. They've scored a goal that the young player up front will never forget at the end of the fourth, but it is 7-6. 2 goals to 0 at the end of the first, 3 goals to 1 end of the second, 5 goals to 3 end of the third, tied up 6 goals all end of the fourth, and it's 7-6. Max Charlton with that winning goal that provided the difference. And Emlaw riding back to the tents, knowing whenever that final will be, they will be going into it with every chance of running away the winners here of the inaugural Copa Baleares here in Mallorca. Max Charlton there, they'll be glad as well that Chucker didn't go on too long. They'll be wanting to keep their ponies fresh going into the final and the next tournament as well, which is due to get underway on Thursday. I believe we'll be covering that tournament. We may well be bringing you the semis live and the final live as well. Do keep your eyes open on our app, on our socials, across the board here. And Emlaw, Spencer McCarthy, and his side, Charlton and Gonzalez, joined in this tournament by the German player Max Singhoff. They have run out the winners. 7-6. 12:15, so just about 10 minutes or so. The players beginning to warm up behind me for the second of our semi-finals. Emil Gabosch, who you saw playing in that semi-final, he will make his way over to the next game, as will we, where you'll be seeing Riva Kutleya-Prak, Matthias Norman, Valentin Navijo Estrada, and Miguel Duggan, taking on Mas Polo, Patrick Mas, Mikael Grabosch, Emil Grabosch, and Santi Marambio as well. Marambio. But from that first game, Emlaw ran out the narrow winners. As before, do let us know where you are watching from, what you have thought of the game. Hello to Jane Fielding, who says congrats to Emlaw for that victory. As you have a look at the stats as well. Barolina, the 4 field goals. Emlaw, 4 field goals as well. Throw-ins, Emlaw, they were 4 up in that count at the halfway point, and they stayed that distance up as well. So better second half by Barolina all round. Fouls committed, 8-7. Not too many throughout the game. Barolina, they did get both their close ones. Emlaw, they missed a couple of early, and then that late one as well. No yellow cards, just for 1 safety 60. Pretty clean game by both sides. We will move over then to the second semi-final, just due to get underway in a few minutes. Do not go anywhere. We will see you live on Polo Line TV. From John Kent and the team here, a big thank you. information as well, when exactly that final will be. Do keep your eyes across our social media channels. But for the time being, it is a penalty 5B, Navijo Estrada coming round to attack here for Riva. Navijo Estrada, long drive down the ground. He's looking for Duggan on the run. At the front as well is Yaprak, but it's still here now. Good play as well. So I know that was Norman at the front. Picked up here now by Duggan, but there's another whistle on the play just as Duggan's eyes were lighting up in front of goal. Let's have a look here on this wonderful drone footage we have access to. You saw there, Duggan it was fighting through a couple of players in white. And it's going to be a sandwich blown against those two players. So a close penalty here for the light blue as Navijo Estrada just steps up to take 4 chukkers here in this semi-final. Do let us know where you are watching from. Across all of our channels, of course. Emlaw already there. Duggan coming round to take. Duggan with the 30 through the centre of the goal, or was it? No, it's gone wide right. Sorry, I thought the flag was waving above the head. It was waving wide right, so will it be just to right-hand side? So, surviving the first real danger on goal, the team in white. As there's another whistle on the ground. We have a look here again at the instant replay. So you saw there, penalty taken, yeah, went for it there, Navijo Estrada, but just drawn in. He claimed that the ball was put far enough out in front for him to be able to take it. The umpires say otherwise, so it's going to be penalty from the centre of the ground here for Mass Polo. They have the lead, and they have the ball. So, Santi Marambillo coming round to take. Sends it long, down at the ground, looking for a run out the front. He's put plenty of distance on it. Looking to get there is Mass, but it's just going to go up and over the back line. Good attacking play there by Mass Polo team, but just goes wide, as you saw in the first game. Unsurprisingly, these games a little slow in starting. The heavy conditions on the ground and another whistle on the ground. This one again, you can see we saw that foul in the first play as well. You've got to give the player taking the set play. He cannot have a blocker, and you can see clearly there, coming across there in front. I think it was Norman who just got stuck. So it's going to be a penalty for 60-yard penalty. Santi Marambillo with the chance to come round. So penalty for 60, wide to the right-hand side. So just about 30 seconds, just over, until you'll hear the halfway point of this first chukker. We do 3 changes at those halfway stages, so players will go off. There'll be a short break, 4 chukkers in this 10-goal polo. The inaugural Copa Baleares here in Mallorca. Taken out right now. Look at this. Valentin Navijo Estrada. His first chance to really get going now, but he's closed down quickly there at the front by Grabosh, and it's stolen off him. Wonderful play there. Stolen away. Picking it up. Navijo Estrada comes back. Open backhand, just runs out of room. Got a little bit excited there, stealing it away from this Argentine international Navijo Estrada. But it goes wide to the left, and that will be the end of the first half of the first chukker. Players will go off and change. Navijo Estrada, he breathes a sigh of relief, but aside Riva, they are down 1-0. So that was Emil Grabosch, who you saw playing in that opening semi-final as well. Substitute player in that game. So Riva just confirming that the score, it is actually indeed Mass Polo team who lead 1-0. But Riva, they will have the ball on the back line. A little bit of sun just sneaking out here again on the ground. It was a beautiful morning. There were questions around whether we would be able to get these games underway, but the sun came out early here in Mallorca. And the fields look fantastic. Must be said, the amount of rain that came down. So it's here now with Riva, sent out long now to the left-hand side, looking for a runner in Norman at the front, taking on Santi Marimbillo. Marimbillo just looking to bring it round here, slowing the play down again here for Mass Polo team. Good pressure at the front, Norman giving him no space whatsoever. Santi Marimbillo just takes it to the right. He's got Emil Grabosch behind him, Mikel out in front of him, Mass there as well, but he's looking to take them all on. Marimbillo taking on Navisha Estrada, who's able just to take control of the ball here. Navisha Estrada takes it out now to the right-hand side. Now sends it up high into the TV area. Wide to the right, and that will be Mass Polo team ball. And Santi Marimbillo just with the drive. Oh, he hit that right into the back there of Duggan. The umpires blow the whistle straight away. I don't think Duggan actually was overly disturbed by it, or maybe he was. He just looked round, comes and shakes hand. Unintentional, of course. These are pretty hard-hitting penalty shot there. As the umpires and both sets of players very happy to give Duggan the time that is needed. So still just waiting for this game to really get going here in this opening chukker. Seen a lot of whistle, stop-start. But a similar style of action we saw in that first semi-final as well, where Emelor eventually ran out the winners in a great game against the side of Barolina. A wonderful goal, if you are able to catch the highlights of that, by the young player in the number 1. So it's here, brought round. Sent to the right-hand side by Marimbillo. Out in front there is Philip Mass. Mass with the shot. The goal is scored, so it's 2-0 now. Mass Polo team lead. Wonderful score there. As you see it, sent long. As Mass took his time in front of goal. And the players back to the centre. Mass Polo team lead this second semi-final, 2-0. As it's here again with Grabosch. Mikel Grabosch now sends it long down the ground. What a pass that is. And Mass is gone again. Mass taking it out to the left-hand side. Can he get another one? The open backhand flick just goes wide to the left-hand side. And it's on the back line. Here with Riva. Just over a minute to go in this first chukker. Riva, they've been the team under the pressure so far. And taken out to the right-hand side. Still here now with Duggan. Duggan. Behind him again is Navisha Estrada. Navisha Estrada waits over the top with a backhand. Called off though as Marimbillo comes through. And he's going to have a big chance here. Marimbillo running a big chance here to make it 3-0. Once out the air, twice out the air, but wide to the left-hand side. Big chance there for Mass Polo team, but this time Riva survive. And it remains 2-0. Ball goes back on the back line. Tapped right. Still here now. Navijo Estrada. Can he get his team going? Duggan doesn't quite read the play, so Maranbio at the back again as we're going for final seconds here of this first chukker. Spins it round, sends it long there. Maranbio looking for Grabosh. Grabosh couldn't quite find the bounce of the ball, so turning it back round again here now is the weighted Duggan looking for Navijo Estrada. Navijo Estrada, as we hear the first bell go. 30 seconds left now as Navijo Estrada goes. Navijo Estrada near side backhand into the body there of Maranbio. And now it's Maranbio against the clock. Is he going to have the time? He's running clear out in front here for Mass Polo team. One shot to the left-hand side. He's still got work to do. Maranbio with the approach. Maranbio, Mass Polo team, 3-0. No, it's backed off the line. Wonderful save there. There goes the second buzzer. The umpires are going to have a look. Either way, that is the end of the first chukker. And what a chance that was. We'll have a look at the instant replay. Maranbio, he came through at speed, got the bounce. Oh, not quite sure. We'll have a look in between the break. We'll be back. Mass Polo, for the time being, lead 2-0. So welcome back here to the second chukker of our second semi-final. So close at the end of the first. I don't think it was a goal. I think the backhand, the save by Navijo Estrada was good. It was great play by Mass Polo team in the build-up. Riva, they will come back onto the field knowing they've just got to make a couple of changes out there. They're struggling a little bit with the pace on the attack of the team in white, but Valentin Navijo Estrada, a player who wins so much again, much like Max Charlton. They were competing finalists in Amsterdam a couple of weekends ago. Can he get himself to the final here with his Riva side? But yeah, the way it looks, the umpires lining the players up, it will be a no goal. The narrowest of margins. It looked right on the line where it came from. We'll see then where the umpires do place the ball. I think it will just be a roll in. As the wind still begins to get up a little bit. There is a little bit of sunshine out to the left-hand side, so we'll be hoping that comes through. For those joining us across our social medias, big thank you, as always, for joining us on Polo Line TV. As the ball goes in play, it's right on the back line. Oh, he was gone, Navijo Estrada. I think you saw that ball going flying before he hit it. And it's here now, turned back round as the two Graboshes here at the front. And another whistle. So second chukker getting underway much like that first one. Players all crowding around the ball as soon as it's there. As we have a look here on the instant replay, it was Grabosh turning it round, coming across in front of him there, and getting a whistle. So it's going to be close penalty, penalty 2. So big chance here for Mass Polo team to get that third goal on the board. And looks like it will be Santi Marambillo to come round and take this 30-yard penalty. Santi comes round straight through the centre. The penalty is good this time. And Mass Polo team, they extend that lead. 3 goals to love. And they've looked pretty good for it so far. Marambillo, you see the way in which they want to play. The 2 Gravoshes at the front really stretch the play so well. As the ball goes back in play. It's at the back and it's picked up now by Navijo Estrada. What can he do? He's under pressure straight away, so he sends it down the ground, looking for Norman out to the left-hand side. Norman coming back, slows down now. Norman with the shot towards the goal. The approach looks good, the finish looks good, and it is first goal of the game for the light blue, and that is what we need to see more of. Navijo Estrada set up the play, sent it out left, still a lot of work to do. He kept so composed, and it was all about that first approach shot there. Just gave himself enough room on the angle to get the opening score for Riva. 3 goals to 1 now. Players come back to the centre. 3 goals to 1. Ball goes in play. Picked up here now by Mass. Patrick Mass here, taking it out in front with the first shot down the ground. Passes it now to Marambillo. Marambillo running away from the defending Navijo Estrada. Navijo Estrada gets back near side backhand played into the crowd. Turning onto it first there is Norman. And Norman looks to go again. And now it's Riva. It's Riva looking to run. Takes it out now. There is Yaprat now, runners out in front of him, sends it long down the ground, looking for Norman to go again, and it's Norman running clear, just leaves the ball behind, and Grabosch is able to get to it now. Grabosch, tail backhand down the boards. Ooh, Grabosch just sends it there into the golf buggies on the side, and that will be Riva ball, and it's just beginning now to fall a little bit better for the team in light blue, beginning to find their rhythm as it's sent long down the ground by Navijo Estrada. You see the intention is clear. This ground is cutting up a little bit, so they want to put it right in front of those goals and try and give them every chance they can. But that one just goes wide to the left-hand side as raindrops fall. I know they were waiting to see what the conditions were like on this ground to see if perhaps there may need to be a ground change halfway through. We will see, because it really is now coming down as it's here now with Grabosch. What a shot that is down the ground. Navijo Estrada coming back quickly, but it had the distance. A wonderful shot there by the young number 1. These 2 Grabosches at front, very impressive the way in which they just put the pressure right on at the front throughout the game. We'll see whether they take the halfway point of this game, whether we play one more. They will carry on. So ball into play now. Sent out to the right-hand side by Navijo Estrada. Looking now for Norman. Norman running now out in front. Behind him there was Yaprak, but it's just left short. So it's going to be picked up here again now by Marambillo. Marambillo takes it out to the side. Still waiting with him there is Navijo Estrada, but look at the confidence there of Marambillo. Takes it out to the left, looking for the goal. Back there, Duggan does enough. No, he doesn't. The goal is scored, and what a goal that is by Santi Marambillo in the rain here. Just ran through. He got round 1, he got round a second, and it is now 4 goals to 1 as the umpires say players can go off and change. So the halfway point of this second chukker. What a score that was, running through at speed. Just split open the defence, and not a lot you can do about that when he comes running through at speed like that. It's a short break. As I say, they do play the half chukkers here in this rain-impacted, rain-delayed semi-final day. If you were expecting to join us, the original plan for the final of this inaugural Copa Baleares out here, out in Mallorca, Mallorca Polo Club. This wonderful setting, this time of the year. There's nowhere better in Europe to come and watch the sport of polo. We are waiting confirmation of when that final will be rescheduled for, so do keep your eyes across our social media channels. As and when that may be, we will be here with you, as well as the next tournament in this month-long season here in Mallorca. Due to get underway on Thursday, we'll see whether that one does get slightly held back as well. But you can get all of the news and the updates here on Polo Line. Make sure you download our app as well. We are over bringing you all of the action from the sidelines as well over in Argentina. Reactions as soon as those Triple Crown games take place. It's fascinating, obviously, watching those teams at the moment, the interactions in the tent of La Natividad, La Delfina, the coach Lola Castagnola. How that side, they won the Hurlingham Open, and they are looking good in the Tortugas as well. But here now in Mallorca, it is here with Yaprak. He couldn't quite get the touch on the play. So once again here with Grabosch, Mikel Grabosch, out to the left-hand side. Good play by him, and he's got a little bit of space. Looking to take on Navijo Estrada. Navijo Estrada got round one, got round two as well, and now the play may well open up for him as he looks to reach out. Hooked out the play, and turning onto it now is the backup in Duggan. Duggan using there Yaprak as the blocker, now taking on Patrick Mas. Mas forcing him into the long drive. He's got a runner in Norman out in front, but again, these Grabosch players seem so confident on the play. Taking it out now to the left-hand side, just looking to open it up. Left the ball behind, and here again now with Riva and Yaprak. Maranbillo sends it long, and they've let him go. It's Mikel Grabosch out in front. Mikel slows it down. He's got Emil Grabosch behind him, taking away the player. Miguel Grabosch with the shot towards the goal, across the goal mouth, backhand played, and saving it there was Navijo Estrada. A minute to go here in the first half. Can they put some more damage on the scoreboard here? Mas with the shot now to the right-hand side. Maranbillo with the next shot, but it's going to go wide to the right-hand side. So Riva, they survive, but still all of the pressure seems to be coming at the moment from Mas Polo team. Riva survive this time round. And it will be Bull on the back line. I think they're just letting their Navijo Estrada go off and change sticks. With a minute to go here in this first half. Still waiting to see who will it be playing Emlor in the final of this tournament. That great first semi-final overtime we went into. As it's out now, sent long left by Navijo Estrada. He's looking for Norman at the front, but he's ridden out the play well there by Santi Maranbillo. Maranbillo with the tap to the left, to the right again. Lovely control. And you see the set play again. He will set those playmaker-style options right from the back anytime he can and send the runners out in front. But this time the defense of Riva is strong. Still here now with Duggan. Duggan reaches out behind him. The pressure too much. Surrounded by two players in white. Unable to get the backhand. Yaprak, he is now there. He's got a player out in front and a wonderful pass down the ground. Looking for Norman. And suddenly Riva on the counter. Couldn't quite get away as brought away here again now by Grabosch. Sends it out now up towards the halfway line. Mas out in front. That's where the pass is going. The first buzz is gone. Patrick Mas to the left-hand side. Navijo Estrada caught between two players in white. Patrick Mas nothing on the cut shot. Navijo Estrada needs to get a big near side backhand. He sends it right back where it came from. Now we just got to see how far down the ground they can go as it's on the near side. Sent long there by Duggan, but can't get past Maranbillo. Near side backhand again. Have they got time? It's Grabosch at the front with the shot towards the goal. Wide to right-hand side. That will be the end of the first half, and it's Mas Polo team who lead here. The second semi-final live on Polo Line TV. 4-1, and we'll be back with your stats and the second half in a couple of minutes' time. So welcome back here at the halfway point of this game. Riva just in their pony lines there. A little bit of work to come back into this one. It is really difficult, you can see, to play against this team in white, the Mass Polo team. The score progression, they were 2 down at the end of the first, 3 down now, 4 goals to 1 they trail. End of the second. But it is be interesting to see how they try and go about this. This beautiful setting here in Mallorca, as you can see, just off the coast. That's where the storm has come from. That's where the rain came from. Storm Alice. If you don't believe me, have a look at what it looks like in Ibiza, the neighbouring islands at the moment. That island completely flooded. So the fact that this game is able to be played, a massive shout out to all of the staff, the team here at Mallorca Polo Club. Was just talking to Nicky, the polo manager here at the halfway point. We're delighted to see the level of both the fields and the play going on. As you can see, this wonderful setting. I really do encourage you, if you are wondering, you need a bit of a break from wherever you may be at this time of year. These tournaments go on for another couple of weeks. We've got the second tournament due to get underway on Thursday. We, of course, will be playing the final of this one here at some point as well. We will confirm that in the next couple of days. But for the time being, it's all about who will make it to the final to play against Emlaw. Spencer McCarthy, Max Charlton, Nacho Gonzalez and that side. And they will be watching with interest. Very difficult playing against this Mass Polo team, as we've seen throughout this tournament. Santi Marambia, the captain, sits at the back, controls it. The runners out in front of him, putting the pressure on the blue shirts all the time in this game, as it's brought away now. Looking to run here with Navisha Estrada. Navisha Estrada sends it out to the right-hand side. Only gone as far, though, as the number 4. Once again, Marambio, they close him down, they crowd him out, they can't seem to stop him as Marambio sends it long down the ground again. Looking here for Patrick Mass. Patrick Mass taking on Yaprak at the back. Yaprak does well just to force Mass to the right-hand side, and Navisha Estrada is able to come in here at speed. Navisha Estrada taps it back round. Still now with Valentin Navisha Estrada. Straight away putting on the pressure there. Oh, and stealing it as well was Grarosh, but Navisha Estrada does really well, just uses all of his experience there, drawing in that foul. Let's have a look here on the instant replay. Good little tap there, Grarosh. Just got a little over-enthusiastic at the front. It will be a penalty from the centre of the ground. These are the type of players now where Riva need to have an impact. Navisha Estrada sends it left, looking for Yaprak. Yaprak just against the pony there, so a chance not yet over. So it's here now with Duggan. Duggan has a look up towards the goal. Duggan with the shot. Has he found it? Oh, it's against the post. It's still there. The chance not yet gone, but it is now, as Marambio able to turn it round and keeps control here. Putting on the pressure at the front there is Norman, but taken out to the right, taking his time is Marambio. Santi Marambio taps it up towards the halfway line. Waiting there now is Duggan as well, but it's Marambio still. Long drive down at the ground, waiting at the front, but it's going to go further than he was intending. But oh, making something of it is Grabosh, stealing it off Navisha Estrada, but eventually the number 4 for Riva is able to bring it back round. Now, long drive, looking for the counter-attack now, and the counter-attack is on, and it's Norman who's gone out in front here. Riva with a big chance. Norman picks up the bounce. The approach looks good. Norman, can he finish it? Next shot towards the goal. He leaves it in play, and it's going to be brought away now here by the white shirts of Mass Polo team on the counter. Marambio with the shot up towards the halfway halfway line. Yaprak coming back quickly. Maranbio with the shot towards the goal, but again, good play by Yaprak. Yaprak, lovely tail backhand, plucked off though by Maranbio. Maranbio taps it up towards the 60, taps it up towards the 30. Santi Maranbio with the shot, with the score, and it is another one for Mass Polo team, and it's their talisman, the captain, Santi Maranbio, who makes it 5-1. Have a look here on at the instant replay. He just kept it close there. Nothing that Yaprak could do. Takes it to the left. The goal is scored. 5-1 now. We'll see where we play. One more play in this third chukker before the halfway break. I would say we most likely will, as the players do come back to the centre. Ball goes in play. Riva, they need it. They have it. They're here now with Norman. Norman running, just shows a lot of a ball there to Maranbio, who comes in. Valentin Navijo-Estrada comes behind. Navijo-Estrada picking up the loose ball with the tap. Navijo-Estrada, Riva, surely. Navijo-Estrada has the second one for the team in light blue. They needed their captain to come good, and he did. Valentin Navijo-Estrada picking the ball away. It was good work initially by Norman, and Navijo-Estrada, so cool, so calm in front of goal, makes it now 5-2. The players, they will go off and change. Just a little bit of relief. 3 goals separate them. It's been great to see in this tournament the standard of play. All of the games, you can catch them on the app, bringing you both the semi-finals and the final as and when it's played live. We will be doing the same in the next tournament as well. Those tournaments will be coming to you live. So just getting it confirmed, apologies, it's actually Matthias Norman. He is in the number 1 shirt for Riva, and then Kutlai Yaprak, he is in the number 2. So that is in the number 1 shirt there. As I mentioned, you see Matthias Norman, and Kutlai Yaprak, he is in the number 2 shirt. So that goal by Valentin Navijo-Estrada at the end of the chukker, just giving a glimmer. They need more of that in the second half and moving forward, as we saw in that first semi-final. As the sun now beaming on this beautiful ground in Mallorca. And the ball goes back in play. Norman at the front, stolen off in though by Grabosh. Grabosh now looking to take on Yaprak and Navijo-Estrada. I think that's Mikel Grabosh there in the number 1. Left behind now for Maranbio. Still now forcing his way down the ground, but eventually left behind, and Duggan is able to pick it up. Duggan now with the tap. Behind him there is Navijo-Estrada. Navijo-Estrada taps it out to the left-hand side. Now sends it long, looking for a runner. Only as far, though, as Grabosh at the back here. Grabosh able to turn it back round it quickly. This is Emil Grabosh with the tap to the left-hand side of Yaprak. Yaprak does really well there in defence. Taps it back round. Grabosh, though, finds it with the next shot against the pony. The backup's not there. Valentin Navijo-Estrada, near side backhand played. It will come straight back at them, though, as it has done throughout this contest, as Maranbio turns it back round. Maranbio, there with him is Norman. Norman forces Maranbio into the long shot at goal, but it's just gone. No, it's through the goal. Was just waiting to see where the wave went. The flag is up and waving in the sky, so the goal is scored, and it's hit from distance by Santi Maranbio. What a score that was as well. Just needed a little bit of space. He found it. 6 goals to 2. 2 minutes left here in this third chukka. Our second semi-final. MLAW waiting the winners. And at the moment, it does look like it's going to be the team in white. They've dominated from the word go. 4 goals. Still, Marambia, you expect him to play conservative now throughout the remainder of this game, knowing they've got a commanding lead as it's here now and brought out by Navisha Estrada. Navisha Estrada taps it out to the right, being pushed there hard by Grabosh at the front. Navisha Estrada taps it to the left-hand side. He's got a runner out in front of him. Inya Prak there as well is Norman. Norman, he's the intended target, but it's just left to the right-hand side of a defending player. The two greys come together. Marambio wins the play, takes possession. Just taps it. Clear light blue is the call. So Marambio sends it up left to the left-hand side. Was hoping to find Patrick Mass at the front, but it's sent out left here now, and here with Duggan. Duggan reaching out there, looking for the hook is Grabosh, but still here now with Duggan. Duggan running through. Riva, they need it. They have it as well, and what a score that is by Duggan. They make it 6 goals to 3, and as we approach the final seconds of this chukka, they really needed that one, and they find it. And look at the replay, the composure. There was a little bounce of a ball at the end. He was under pressure every step away, but the goal is scored. 6-3. This second semi-final still very much alive for Riva. I would say we will just have time for one more play as well. And if they can pull another one back, well, it just opens up the door. There goes the first buzzer. They don't want to concede, though. They may well have to do some defending work here. It's Marambia. Grabosh goes down the ground. He's got 2 of them running, both of them calling for the pass, but good play by Navisha Estrada. Tail backhand. It doesn't go where he wants. It deflects off the pony. Grabosh, open backhand, off the line. It's still there. The whistle is gone. Let's see what we come back with in the fourth and final chukka. Either way, 1 left to play in this second semi-final. And it is Mass Polo team who lead 6 goals to 3. So, we're just having a quick look here before we welcome you back at the instant replay. An open backhand played. Navisha Estrada came across. So the chance was here. I think they're appealing for a foul there. And then again, yes. So Navisha Estrada, from what I can see, Navisha Estrada had the line. It was the second of the Graboshes coming across. Well, we'll see. But that's what I saw in the instant replay. So 1 chukka remains here. We are going to get lucky with the weather. There's the score progression. Mass have been out in front since the beginning. And they've deserved it as well. They've played some really good running polo, much like that first game. It took a little bit of time. The grounds, they are on the heavy side, understandably so, with the weather we've been having here over the last 48 hours or so. Please do check us out. You can see it on our social medias, on Polo Line OK, on Instagram, Polo Line Int, on Facebook Meta, and Polo Line TV on YouTube. It hasn't been like this. It has been sunny, and it's been quick, but just a little bit heavier today. But it's real testament to the team here, how they've got these grounds playing so well in the inaugural Copa Baleares here at Mallorca Polo Club. A big shout out to Daniel Krasman. We saw Kasper Krasman and Pablo Krasman. They played in that first semi-final. Cesar and Daniel, they will be playing later on. They've done so much to bring this tournament to fruition here in Mallorca. And it is indeed a spot hit penalty. So Navijo Estrada had the line, and he would have been a very relieved man, having seen his backhand go across his own goal mouth, to have picked up that foul. And that just keeps them within this game, as it's brought here now by Navijo Estrada still. The two Graboshes, the two young players who have proved a real handful for Navijo Estrada, as he sends it back into the TV crowd. And that's frustration there for Navijo Estrada, and Santi Marambillo will be the player taking this set play. Marambillo with the shot. He's already scored one long range. He's going for another one. It's going to sit right in front of the goal. Back there in defense. And it's going to be here now with Mass Polo Team. There is another whistle on the play. Yaprak, he wasn't far away. Let's have a look at the instant replay. It was sent long. The two Graboshes were there. And I think it's going to be in favour of Riva again. Coming down the line, appealing for the foul, and claiming the line was Duggan. And they get going quickly again here. Looking at the front, it's Yaprak who looks to go. Yaprak now running clear here for Riva, and it's going to be a big chance here. They need to just slow it down and keep the calm on the ball. Yaprak out in front. Has he put too much on it? Can he get the next shot? He can, but it's wide to the right-hand side. They needed that one just wide to the right-hand side. A real opportunity for Riva. And it is now 6 goals to 3. Just over 5 minutes to go in this game. There's still time. We saw 2 goals scored in the final minute and a little bit in the first semi-final. So if they just need to get the next goal, Riva. But they've got to get the ball somehow off this very impressive formation, as it's sent now to the right-hand side by Mass Polo Team, as Marambillo sends it down the ground, calling for the pass, appealing for the foul. And there's another whistle here. So on the instant replay, we have a quick look as the backhand was played, and on the line there was Norman. So it's going to be another penalty from the spot here in favour of the blue shirts of Riva. They've had a couple of these now. They've got to get this one down. They've got to make it count with Valentin Navijo Estrada. Navijo Estrada with the tap. Takes it out to the right-hand side. Looking again for Yaprak. There always seems to be a player in white there just ready to cut off this attack. So it's here now with Santi Marambillo. Still putting on the pressure at the front there is Yaprak. Marambillo with the shot down at the ground. Norman goes back looking for it. There's Grabosh. That's Emil Grabosh. So no, Mikhail Grabosh at the front, as it's here and brought away. Navijo Estrada, 2 players in white surrounding him again, but Navijo Estrada manages now. Sorry, no, that was Duggan. Now it's Navijo Estrada. Navijo Estrada drives it long down at the ground, looking for a runner at the front in either Yaprak or Norman, as it's brought here. The whistle blows, and I would say this one is going to go in favour of the white shirts. You saw the shot there by Navijo Estrada up to the front. Taking control of it there was Santi Marambillo, and just crowded out by one too many players in white. So, umpire's call play. Marambillo will be the player to take the set play. Sends it long. Looking for a runner at the front. Controlling it there is Grabosh with the shot towards the goal. Patrick Mass has to be a little bit careful there. He's claiming he tried to